it's a beautiful night, don't you think so, Francis?
Where is he? He's late.
Hey! Oh! I'm coming! I'm coming! Sorry. I had no idea. Who is it? You see, I did. Salutate, amici. Wrong period, right?
You're cutting it a little fine, Donald.
Right.
Time.
Go to it, Don!
On account.
I think we can do business together. Am I right?
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
If ain't a mouse had enough, yeah, just a learner. Tell it again.
Bang on time.
How are you feeling?
Give me back my clothes. turn around.
Seen it all before, you know.
Just turn around. I'm not cold.
Hey, George, did I ever tell you about the time that they asked me very nearly
Yes,
to
yeah.
do
Oh, my
the
God, come
Pinelli
on,
calendar?
Sidney, come on.
Honestly, look, George, are you sure that this is the right train that we are going for? Hey, George! A Wallace! Somebody's on the Wallace!
What? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for heaven's sake, Sidney, it's there. Come on.
You're a mate, George. You really are a mate. We'll always be together.
Yes.
You and me, Sidney, like steak and kidney.
Come on, Sidney. George, you're useless.
Okay. Awarded to the Echo's most promising young journalist.
I'm 38, Sidney.
The most important piece of journalism of the year.
Oh, leave it out, Sidney.
Well, it's not exactly the Pulitzer, is it, George? No, but seriously. You must be very, very proud, George. Hmm? What more can I say?
The bar.
Bye-bye. To the bar! On George and Sidney, steak and kidney. To the bar.
Here we go. We've got Curacao, creme de menthe, Stringer, Bailey's Irish Cream, Scotch.
Salutate. I got here a bit early. Don't stop now. You carrot.
George?
What is it? What do you want?
I'm just waiting.
Well, go and wait somewhere else. Go on, just piss off. What's the matter with you bothering people like that?
Window's open.
What's the windows open? What's it got to do with me? Close it, it bothered you so much. Just leave me alone, all right?
No, it's got to be you, George.
Sit down!
I didn't do anything.
What?
It's mine, you.
It was supposed to be you! It's the time now! I'm rid of people like you! I'm rid of people like you!
We always bring them here first. It can be quite a shock. Every soul gets a kind of chaperone. Someone to look after them, to show them the way. A guide to help them get used to things.
They're dead, aren't they? They've all died.
Well, in a way, dead to the old world. That's all behind them now.
It seems to go on and on.
We need the space. Sometimes we're busier than the others. Depends on the century. It's like a kind of waiting room, really. A stopover where you get the chance to think a little. Get yourself sorted out before going on.
It's so quiet and peaceful. I could stay here forever.
Whatever you want.
Chocolate. Thanks.
Excuse me.
You're still thinking about it?
Oh.
She doesn't look like much of a problem.
She's got no idea. She may not be up to it.
And Donald, your protege.
Oh, how is Don? How's he doing?
Donald isn't here, is he? Donald hasn't been here. No one knows where Donald is. He's obviously in a lot of trouble, Michael. We're talking about the fabric of the cosmos here.
A little tear here.
It's only the first stage.
Little patch there.
I mean, what does he think he's doing? That stuff is going to kill you.
As my friend O. Henry says, opalescent, cool, green-eyed, deceptive. Just like Lucy. Give him time.
How much?
We've got the whole night to relax.
He went across to close the window. And the door flew open. And he fell out.
Wasn't pushed.
I didn't push him out, George.
Anyone else here, George? Are we alone?
No, not pushed. But the other person, he knew somehow that something was going to happen. He knew it.
Well, of course I knew, George. That's my job. It's just that it wasn't Sydney's turn. It was yours. I am an... Oh, look, I'm new at this game. That's the truth.
George?
Oh, fine. I saw Sydney fall out of the compartment. I saw it.
I must tell you, sir, no body was found along that length of track. No body, no death, no crime. More coffee.
Please let me try and explain, George.
Excuse me. Can you see anyone there? There. I'm afraid not, sir. That's what I thought. Good night.
All right, sir.
George, I can explain everything.
I can go anywhere. No one can see me. No one can hear me.
You can invisibly visit anyone you wish. A loved one, perhaps.
I can go anywhere, watch anyone, and they don't know I'm there.
Yes.
Go now, let's go. Let's get it in.
You're sure this is the right place, Victor?
The kitchens. Look, when he dies, the only way St. Peter will know he's human is by the smell of his breath. Tino! Hey, Tino! Tino! Hey,
Can't see you, Victor. It's the world you left behind.
Now, what have we got here? Café complet, red currant juice. Mrs. Weintraub, huh? Hey, Tino, how is Mrs. Weintraub, eh? Oh, sure, Tino, you look beautiful. Beautiful. Me? Oh, I died, yeah. That's right. I'll tell you all about it sometime. Listen, Tino, my friend, live long. Use every second.
This isn't a game. It's serious. It starts in 1952.
Yeah. Maltesers, they used to call us. And I wasn't staying in the kitchens. I was on my way up.
This is just dreadful, Victor.
Hey, look, Francis. That's me. There I am. Yeah, and that's when I see her for the first time. That's when I see Mary. And all that pleasure begin. And all that pain. You dance?
I only danced the fast ones.
Me too. Sure, in the day, everything is rubbish. Just paper, paint, dirty dishes, and rotten food. But in the night, in that night, everything shine, everything sparkle, like diamonds. She wasn't just another Cleopatra. She was special, you know? And I want to be there again, with her.
You're ratted. What have you done to Sidney? He's like death warmed over.
He's here. Sidney's here. He's all right.
Surprised? So am I. You were nearly both out on your ear.
Sidney. Oh, Sidney, you're all right. Oh, Sidney. That was a mad night, Sidney.
here. It's all right. It's all right. Oh.
What's he doing?
Oh, Francis.
George!
Francis, it's terrible. He doesn't believe me. He thinks he's found me in a bottle.
What? He should be dead. George dies. That's what happens.
Well, it's worse than that. You see, someone else died instead. Sydney died.
Sydney died. George's friend, Sydney. But Sydney can't die. Sydney doesn't die for years, and he doesn't fall out of a train.
But he did. I saw him.
He didn't. He can't. George falls out of that train. George dies. It's all very sad, but there you go. That's life. That's what happens. It says so. Everything is unbalanced. Everything is out of order. You know what you've done, don't you, Donald? You've subverted the entire universe.
Sorry.
Sorry is not enough, Donald. There's George roaming around the world when he should be rotting in the grave. And Sydney. Sydney is a body without a soul. Sydney should be out there enjoying his life instead. His soul is languishing in some never-never land, fading away in limbo. And that's where it will stay, Donald, until you have put things right.
Right. Right.
George has to die. You have to convince him. All right, just stick close to him. He can't live forever. There's a dark side to George. There's a dark side to all of them. Go on. I'm busy.
Thank you, Francis.
Work at Mr. Kiley's jewelry shop. I get away from the hotel. I have to see her. I don't know. I just have to see her face. Even just for 2 minutes. Never before I feel this.
Over 4,600 million years ago, our Earth came into being, a raging, incandescent mass of liquid fire. With cooling, the outer part of our planet solidified. What is known as the Earth's crust was formed. This thin veneer is all that separates us from the fury of the mantle, a hellish region of the Earth's interior where the temperature reaches thousands of degrees Fahrenheit. As the immense pressure builds within the Earth, so liquid magma rises up from the depths, thrusting its way towards the surface with irresistible power. Finally, in a burst of lava and gases and pyroclastic material, it erupts through a fissure in the Earth's crust. Treasures cast up into the surface world. Our world.
We got married. Me, Victor, with Mary. Couldn't believe this happened to me. My life is changed completely.
The new Fiesta XR 2i 16-valve, 105 horses, 1 cat. No bull.
Hi, I'm sorry, mate.
Should we eat first?
It's a good idea.
We'll try that new place down the road.
I do like Chinese, I just don't know if I fancy it now.
But you like Chinese.
I can handle a spaghetti, definitely.
Not in that tie, you know. You don't want Chinese, you don't want fish, you don't want a hamburger, but what do you want?
Something different.
Made with 100% white-breasted chicken, mayonnaise and iceberg lettuce. When you want a change, you want a McChicken sandwich.
That's a good film.
I've seen it.
Have you? When?
There are some things in life that don't seem like a good idea. Until you try them. Take QT, for example. It's an instant white tea. So there's no need to add milk. And when you try it, we think you'll like it. QT, instant white tea from Tyson. Try it. You might like it.
When you clean your floor, ordinary grease and grime can slow you down. And really tough grime could even stop you in your tracks. But now, there's a new way to clean floors. New improved Flash. Add it to water, and its unique cleaning booster will let you make easy work of even these tough marks. Why struggle when you can glide through with new Flash? New Flash glides through tough grease and grime without stopping.
Bonsoir.
Oh, bonsoir.
Y a quelqu'un?
I remember our wedding day as if it was yesterday, and I wish it was tomorrow because I wouldn't go, but...
A new series, The Comedians, begins next Tuesday at 8:30 on Thames.
How do you know where something really starts? You know, how far back do you go?
It starts with Danny.
My Mark Antony, he was. And I was his Liz Taylor. It were an elopement, a real one. Oh, it were dead romantic. Dad never spoke much. Just picked up on the fag ends me mum left him. I knew he'd say anything to her. He looked, I don't know, older. I had to get out of there. He knew it. He knew it would happen one day. His princess was leaving home. Danny wasn't just romantic. He was practical too. He'd brought all his savings. At first, everything went fine. I can't describe it really. It's like the first time you really feel grown up, I suppose. I wasn't a kid anymore. There was no one telling you what to do, where to go. I'd look at him and I'd think, you're mine. You're all mine. I remember thinking I can have as much tomato ketchup on me chips as I want.
Oh, please. I love birds, don't you? Oh, love birds. It's all coming out tonight. I'm sorry about this. Now, the thing with birds, beautiful birds, they always give me a very hard time. Oh, now, come on. That's the kind of audience we're going tonight, is it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Ignore them, please. They'll go away. Now, what I'm trying to say is, whenever I'm out with a beautiful girl, you know, we go to the theatre, the cinema, that sort of thing, or wine and dine, and, you know, you have to do that kind of thing. You've got to schmooze them a little, you know.
When are you going to do some washing?
Oh, my, mate. For a coffee. We sit there with the music low and lights low. And then guess what? They always fall asleep in my hands.
When the money ran
I don't know
out,
why.
everything changed.
Happens to me
I didn't want to admit it then, and he was too scared to tell me. But his heart weren't in it anymore, and I couldn't stand the rows. And that's when I met Charlie. He were fun, something I hadn't had for a while. He were what I needed.
Alfred. I can't believe it, so many in one night. Thanks a lot.
Pay the rent.
But I can't pay the rent.
Pay the rent.
But I can't pay the rent.
Pay the rent.
But I can't pay the rent.
I'll pay the rent.
My hero.
Foiled again.
Best audience I've had in years.
Thanks. Wow. Oh, no. No, Charlie, I can't.
Yes, you can. You deserve it. You deserve to win. You cheered me up. I was a bit down before I met you. I owe you.
Thank you.
There. Now we're friends, huh? Oh. Tickets for the show. What we call in the business comps. On the house.
Thanks, Charlie.
You're a hero. Good. Primula, do the honors, please, darling. Good show tonight, wasn't it?
Oh, it was great, Charlie. When's it done? Champagne. It's dead expensive.
Yeah, well, Charlie likes the best. Don't you, Charlie?
No, you see, you've got it a little bit wrong there, Danny. The most expensive things aren't always the best. Isn't that right, Lucy?
Yeah.
But in this case, the most expensive is the best. Thank you, Bill. So, here's to us, and bugger the rest, eh?
He was funny. He made me laugh.
I know Charlie. I've met Charlie before.
Oh, my God. I shouldn't have mixed it last night.
Oh, I'm sorry, George. It's the universe. It's all wrong. It's unbalanced, you see.
Unbalanced?
Yeah. It was my fault, really. It's what's supposed to happen. Sydney shouldn't have died. It's all written down somewhere. Sydney can't die.
Well, he's here. Sydney's here, look at him. I mean, he's not exactly scintillating company at present, I grant you. He's not dead. Mind you, when he wakes up, you'll wish he was. Besides, he can't die. It's his round.
It's more complicated than that, George.
Look, I'm an A1 journalist, and I've got work to do. Deadlines to meet. Prizes to win. Now, piss off. Runaway vicar. Oh, no.
George, Sydney's soul is sort of... languishing.
Languishing?
In limbo. George, if it was up to me, I'd never let it happen. But it did. Well, it was supposed to.
Father forsakes family. That's more like it. I could do that one.
The point is, George, that Sydney will never be able to live his life until you're rotting in your grave. Well, I'm sorry, George.
It's not a very nice thing to say, Donald.
No, but rotting out, man.
Look at that.
George,
What's that, Ma?
did I tell you what I saw? Did I tell you how beautiful things can be? Round and round. Such frocks. Such beautiful, beautiful frocks. And a light. Like paint. Blue dust. And butter gold. And music that played like sweet, sweet pain.
She talks like some grand dame. Opera, ballet. She never saw any of that life. She makes it all up. She brought me up on her own. With nothing. Didn't have a penny, not a penny. No husband, nothing. My dad left her before I was even born. My dad. I dream about him. I'm 9 years old, I'm running down the street, and I'm searching. Yeah, sometimes I think I see him, but it always turns out to be someone else. You know, I don't think I'd even recognize him if I saw him. My dad. He's out there somewhere, I know it. All my life, I imagine it. Asking him the questions. What did he do that was so bad that my mother won't talk about him? Where did he go? I hate him with a passion. Look, George... Sydney's fine. You saw him. He's pissed, but he's basically sound. I don't know what happened on that train. Just leave me alone.
I'm sorry, George. Sydney isn't fine. Look, everything's gone wrong. I can't just go away. I've got to sort things out. You see, Sydney fell out of that train when it should have been you. You have to die, George. I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
Well, phone him. Talk to Sydney, you'll see. Then maybe you'll leave me in peace. Sandra, how's Sydney? What? He can't... What do you mean he can't?
Have a heart.
Oh, Sydney.
Have a heart. Have a heart.
What is it?
Have a heart. Have a heart.
What's the matter?
Have a heart. Have a heart. Have a heart.
What's wrong with you, Sydney?
Have a heart. Have a heart.
Danny's drinking got worse. He got into a fight. He said it was over me. It was jealousy. I was getting scared of him. I had to leave. It was time to go. And Charlie was just there. It seemed like the most natural thing in the world.
Natural? There's something you didn't see, Lucy.
You slag!
Don't be such a kid, Danny.
You
Grow up.
stuck up old shark!
I'll pay the rent. Your hero.
Danny. Poor Danny. I didn't know. How could I? It was Danny. He was being stupid. He were acting like a kid. I loved him.
I bet you've missed your Uncle Charlie, haven't you, Horace? Hey? But I had to go out to work. I had to make lots of money for you and me. I did. But you're a good Teddy, aren't you, Horace? You know I have to work hard. Oh, shh. Don't say anything. We don't want to wake our beautiful princess, do we? Let's straighten up your bow. Such a mess, Horace. You've got to look nice and tidy for our princess. Look. Isn't she beautiful? You sit down there, Horace. Don't make a sound.
Charlie took care of me. I belong to him now. I was his.
Have a heart. Have a heart.
What have you done to
Have
him,
a
George?
Heart. Have
I mean,
a
he never exactly
heart.
sparkled or anything, but this is
Have a
ridiculous.
heart.
What's wrong with him?
Have a heart.
I think I know what's wrong with him.
Have a heart. Have a
His motor's gone.
Have a heart. Have a heart.
Sydney fell out of that train when it should have been you.
Have a
Look at him, George.
Have a
He's a body without a soul.
Have a heart. Have a heart. Have a heart. Have a heart. Have a
Hey, George, George, are you absolutely certain that this is the right train that we are going for here, George? Are you sure? George! George! To my wallet! Somebody's got my wallet! Oh, for God's sake, Sidney, there it is. Oh, George, you're a mate. You're a mate. You'll always be a mate, George. It's you and me, George.
Oh, yes,
George
yes.
and Sidney. I stinking kid you. No, George. No.
I thought that's what you wanted. I jump in front of a train and I die. Jump out of a train and I die. It's the same thing, isn't it?
No, George, it isn't. Time and place, they're important. I can't remember why now, but I don't know all that theory stuff. But I do know, George, it's important. What are you doing? You can't bring him here. You know you can't. Francis, he's very depressed.
Being very depressed is not the same as being dead, Donald. You can't come here.
Hey, you know, I got a coffee here, could do with a little correcting. There you go. It's a cruel world. That'll soften her.
He's talking to him. Get him out of here, Donald.
See, I don't give a monkey's about the award. It's just, well, it's like winning for the first time, you know what I mean? Sure I know. You win one fight, you do anything. You can fix anything you want. And that's when fate squash you with a thumb like you are an insect.
George, we have to leave.
Now.
He's good whiskey, Francis. He can stay. No, that's right. You can tell them what to do. Anything you want. They can't refuse. You didn't know that?
Forget it. George, you have to be dead to play that game.
Hey, you're a newspaper man, eh? I'll give you a story. How I get squashed by fate. My life. Right, Francis?
Your life, Victor.
Yeah, I was doing good. At work, everything could go just right. I was the man. I was the union boss. Anyone got a problem, they come to me. I guarantee support. I sort things out. Mr. Fix-It. It all started one time when the hotel had this big do, the Freemasons' Christmas dinner, you know, with the big round table and everything. But we don't work. The waiters, the chefs, the porters, the dishwashers, no one move. We demand we want some time off, some time with our families. You need someone who say what everyone wants. A spokesman. It was me. I was the man. I tell you. You want to do business? You got to do business with me. The victory filled my eyes, and I get careless. I forgot this man and how he would fill my mouth with ashes. And back at home, I got big problems with my wife. Now I'm the union man. It's a joke. I work more. 17, maybe 18 hours a day. When I get some time, I want to see her, right? She told me it wasn't good for husbands to visit all the time.
Victor, he's watching us, and he knows you're not a proper customer.
Don't give a damn if he's watching us.
He'll know even. Go on, my fiancé.
So you know what? I start to watch her. That's right. I watch my wife, my very cultured wife. And I see one or two things. And she said they're just good friends. She makes me feel stupid. I work like a donkey and she acts like a duchess. I keep silent. I say nothing to no one. I was going crazy with it. I was eaten up with it. What can I say? I feel like I lose her. And when I see her in my head, it's like a torture. Every touch lasts forever. Every look jagged like a smashed mirror in my heart. And that's when I remember something. Everyone got a secret. Everyone got a skeleton in the wardrobe.
It has been absolutely... Shall we go?
Now, I don't know what I was looking for, but I know the bedroom was the right place. And what I found was better than jewels. They were love letters. But they weren't from Mary or any other kind of girl.
Robin, I love you. I love you, Robin.
Mr. Kiley was in love with a fella.
I can't believe it, Mr. Kiley. Mr. Kiley's a poof.
Mr. Kiley. Respectable Mr. Kiley. Mr. Kiley, the gent, was bent. Now, I don't know if things move on in your time, but in 1955, you could get into a lot of trouble for Mr. Kiley's kind of secret. Yeah. I told him straight. He didn't have no choice. Mr. Kiley was finished.
What about your wife?
That was it. She wasn't going to see him no more. I told her.
Wait for the music. And enter. Keep it straight. Now the hands. Tighter. Let them see it. Now the mouth. Straight.
Martyrdom of San Sebastian, he called it.
Johnny, I can't. It won't go. Didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. Are you all right? Bastard! I didn't know how to tell Charlie. I was frightened of what he might do to me.
It's nice to know that you can go home and leave it work. And it's very agreeable to be
I'm pregnant.
eaten up. I mean, I just think for monetary reasons, I just...
I was pregnant. I had to lose it.
No.
He left me anyway. I'd have done anything for Charlie. Anything. Why was he like that? Michael? Michael? Don't leave me on my own. I'm scared. Michael! Take 1 punnet of Sainsbury's strawberries and slice. Arrange them in the bottom of an oven-proof flan or soufflé dish. Now add some Sainsbury's white grapes. Use about 4 ounces cut in half. After that, you'll need 1 fresh peach. Slice and add that to the bowl too. Next, take 10 ratafia biscuits and arrange them on top of the fruit. Now spoon on 2 small tubs of Sainsbury's creme fraiche. Smooth over and make sure the fruit is completely covered in. Chill for at least 1 hour in the fridge. Remove and sprinkle on 4 to 6 ounces of light soft brown sugar. Then place under a preheated grill until the sugar has caramelized. Decorate with a sprig of fresh mint. Wait for the sugar to harden and then serve. Irresistible.
Sainsbury's, everyone's favorite ingredient.
Created by Laboratoire Garnier, Paris. New Ombre Solaire multi-protective formula. Protection against UVB protects against sunburning. Protection against UVA protects against sun aging. And it's water resistant. It actively moisturizes your skin. Ombre Solaire new multi-protective formula, because you love the sun and value your skin. Formulated and controlled by Laboratoire Garnier, Paris.
A little turkey, a little game. Tigger will never be the same. A little shrimp, a little salmon. To Ben is absolutely heaven. Whisker's select menus in easy-to-serve single portions. Cats instinctively know what they like and what's good for them. Cats would buy Whiskers.
Hello, I'm Victor Kayam. I had a taste of Green King IPA. I liked it so much, I bought a pint.
As a clothes designer, colour is as important to me as style. But while styles come and go, there's now something new for colours that will be in fashion for years to come. New Ariel Colour. I was asked to try it. It's a new main wash powder for the whole wash that cleans tough stains without bleaching the colours. Ariel Colour's got a unique Colour Plus system. The bleaching agents have been taken out and they've put in colour-safe stain digesters that can digest even tricky stains. Chocolate ice cream, for example. Look, after one wash, some powders may leave some behind. But of course, being Ariel, Ariel Colour gets it out. And after 20 washes, this jet black cotton top could have ended up a bleached out charcoal grey. Ariel Colour keeps it jet black. It's great for getting clothes clean. And for colours, brilliant.
New Ariel Colour. Digest stains without bleaching out colours.
It'll certainly be in my collection.
In the still before dawn, if you listen carefully, you'll hear something in the breeze that says this day is fresh and rich and alive. Sounds like another good morning. McDonald's. Always good food, always good value.
Victor.
No,
that's enough.
No. That was it. No more problems with my private life.
I think that's enough, Victor.
No, hold on. There's something else. Mary, she was very fond of me, but I know. You understand. You understand what I'm saying. It had to stop. There was no way to carry on. How could you boss imagine that means the Bobby Guy?
George. George, I'm sorry, it's your mother. She hasn't got long. I'll come with you.
Hey, George. Yeah. Hey, you forgot this. You know, I like him.
But I'm your hero. Oh, yes. Pay the rent.
But I can't pay the rent.
Pay the rent.
But I can't pay the rent.
Charlie? Charlie?
Pay the rent.
Charlie?
What?
Charlie.
Where are you?
I'm here, Charlie. I'm here.
Yeah. Where are you? Come back.
Come back, you bitch!
Charlie. I'm here, Charlie. Charlie, I'm here. Charlie.
There's not much to show for her life, eh, Francis? What's the point? If the story always ends like this, what's the point?
Whatever you can find, Victor. Mary gave birth. A boy. Your son.
A son?
Would you like to see him?
It's always like a dance, really. Very stylish sort of a dance. The waiters moved so certainly, so precisely. And everything arrived in silver dishes, wrapped up in great big starched white napkins. And everything was all just right. And the only sound was the gentle chattering of the people. In twos and threes and fours, like doves, billing and stirring in their nests. And at the end, there were these pieces of fruit, grapes and segments of orange and pineapples, all covered in like a glass of sugar, so that when you ate them, they just cracked like little eggs.
Victor. Victor was my father.
Victor was Dad. Of course. Stupid, arrogant Victor. My dad. Did he hurt you that much, Ma? Is that why you didn't tell me about him?
So, he looked like me, eh? Hey! Hey, you got my eyes?
Here.
He can't see you here, Victor. He's still alive.
You came back. Victor. So handsome. So jealous. When you came into that club, I knew you were trouble. That's why I liked you. That's why I wanted you. You always looked so serious. Such a cross. Trying to cut a dash, I thought. We shouldn't have lasted the night. Just one dance. No more than that. It was fun for just one dance.
Victor. He died a long time ago, George.
She should have told me. You should have told me, Ma.
Don't be angry. I have to go now. I've got an appointment at the opera.
I wouldn't have hated him so much. It was not knowing, Ma. It was never knowing. We should have talked, Ma. I'm sorry.
Francis. Francis, do something. You're the angel. Do something. Stop this.
It happens. No one and nothing can change it. The world turns. I'm sorry, Victor. It happens.
Mary, forgive me.
Should just do it.
Donald? All right. I'm ready now. I'll do it. All right?
Thank you, George.
No, ich will hier was trotzdem an.
Windows open.
It's all right, Sydney. It's all right now. Hang on to that for me.
My mum used to say an angel's kiss meant you lived forever.
Not always forever.
Does it ever happen?
In the past it has. But at a great sacrifice. I'm your guide. I can't refuse a request.
There's always been someone. Dad, Danny, Charlie. I've never been by myself. I never gave myself a chance. I just wish there were more time.
There's always time. Right to the end.
One kiss.
Never on a first date.
Beautiful night, wasn't it?
I like it.
Grows on you, doesn't it? Yet sometimes I almost wish I was one of them, you know?
It was agreed. George had to go.
We all agreed, Michael. We did. I mean, George really didn't want to go at all, did he? And it was only when he found out about Victor being his father and all that.
Come on, Michael. Victor had to go. George had to go.
She didn't drown. It was a close thing.
We agreed. No second chances.
We did. Not for any of them.
It wasn't the same with the others.
She didn't have a chance. None of them had a chance with Charlie. Charlie's different. Charlie's all shadow.
It isn't finished. It isn't over yet.
We got a lot of things to talk about, George, my son.
Yeah. How come? How come you're younger than me? Dad.
Oh, a lot of things. There's a place I want to show you. You're gonna love it.
Hey, how'd you get so big anyway, huh?
Let's go there now.
No hurry. One more frame.
Congratulations, Donald. Your first one. Feels good, doesn't it?
Well, it was nothing. Oh, I'm dying for a drink.
Small one, Francis, small one. Celebrate Don's first.
One of those green things.
You're on. I'll try one. My round.
Francis.
I'm here, Michael.
Donald.
Roger.
Donald.
Check.
3 more down there for collection.
Now is the time.
Now is the time.
Angels was the last production filmed by BAFTA award-winning cameraman Ken Morgan, who died last month.